listening to the Mike James Rock Show, also in conjunction with MikeJamesRockShow.com. Sat in front of me, Drifted. How's it going, gentlemen?
Good.
Well, that was really lackluster. You've got thousands of people listening to you. It's like, yeah, well, you know. So try again. Oh, this is the Mike James Rock Show. Drifted are in the studio. Yeah. Well, that's better. Hardcore band, like on stage, but off stage in a record studio or radio studio. We're just kind of like, yeah, hi. How's it going, gents?
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
Introduce yourselves to our listeners because they probably haven't heard of you or from you for quite some time. It's been like 18 months since you've been on the show.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Right, I'm Harry, I do vocals.
I'm Jay and I do guitar.
Ben, I hit things.
Johnny, I play guitar as well.
Sweet. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It has literally been 18 months. What have you been up to?
Well, we've been working on a lot, trying to get new music out, but we did our first headline tour in April.
Okay.
Which I did, what was like 10 dates?
Yeah, I think it's 10.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool, like got some good turnouts there. Also did another little tour with Wraiths in July.
Right. Is that UK tour?
Yeah, where did we go?
We did London,
Leeds.
Hull and Wellingborough.
That's an unusual place to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
How did you go down there, though?
What, Wellingborough?
Yeah.
It was terrible. No, it was the
So it's
show
not known
was
on
in,
the circuit.
the
then.
show was in this like dodgy nightclub. Then the promoter was like, "Oh, we've had loads of pre-sales, but like no one turned up."
It was on the same day as another gig down in the next town. So.
Town rivalry.
Yeah, it was just really odd though. It is a weird nightclub. Like,
There was chandeliers made of glass and everything was pink. It was really bizarre.
Right, one of those nightclubs.
Yeah.
It's
one
not
of
visual ethic, really. Pink.
chandeliers.
You said you've been writing some new stuff. I did see the other day that you debuted online a new track, which we'll play later on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to play some older stuff by you guys as well. If I can get the lead to reach, which I can't. There we go. Right, what are you going to play for us?
We'll play one of our singles off the No Front Teeth EP, which is Lies and Negativity.
First song we ever released.
Yeah. Oh, it's ages ago now.
So do I need to press play on this? No, it is working. It's just very quiet. Is it turned up on your device, which you've brought in for us all to listen to? There we go. and roll ending there, man. But it's not. It's just one note, isn't it? It just goes.
A nice one.
So you're saying you've written some new stuff. Who did the main writing? Is it
I
collaborative?
do like most of the pre-productions, that's sort of part of it, and then Ben
Okay.
will come and then add his drums to it later.
Yeah.
And I
Right. So
when
you
I
don't do
first
drums
started,
first then?
I mean,
I do like programming of drums.
Okay.
yeah, we'd love to do acoustic drums, but at the moment we don't have the facilities. However, for the future, we've vowed not to do any more programming and to actually record drums because programming is horrible. It just doesn't feel right.
It's a big ball ache, isn't it?
I mean, we all contribute to the writing process.
Yeah.
We sort of will bring riffs in and say, we've got this, we've got that, and we'll all work on it. But I think the sort of our general new sound comes from Johnny, particularly because he will create the backbone of the song and then we will all embellish on it.
So what would you class your sound as? Because there's so many genre pockets and little niches.
I mean, I guess we fall under the deathcore category, but I don't know. It's really hard to say.
There's elements of like down tempo as well.
Yeah.
Ear assault.
It's quite hard to say. Like, I never really know what to say when people.
You got a couple of tracks that either at the end it's just like goes on and on for what seems like ages, just like a couple of notes just kind of crushing over and over again. Or you've got it in the middle of the tracks. Is that the best way to sort of sum it all up? Really, like just crushing.
You'll hear
droning.
from our new track the sort of direction that we're going in with it.
Well, I've purposely not tuned, listened to it, because I knew you were coming on the show this week. I was like, I want to have the first play in my ears on the radio. So if I don't like it, I'll tell you straight away, and then that'll be like a really good radio show. So you all write together. Where did you record it? Who does the production for you?
I record it all at my house. I've got sort of the basic home studio set up.
Okay.
I do all like the guitar tracking and stuff like that. And then we sent it off to Daniel Charlton, who's in Band for Graves, to mix and master.
Right.
So it's kind of a collaborative thing.
That's cool. And how long did that take? Is it
Too long. Basically.
Too long?
Yeah, this song's sort of been in the works for about a year now.
Oh, right,
Not quite
okay.
a year. It's kind of been. We've had a lot of hurdles to get over. We were supposed to record it with Sam Brannan originally in London, but that kind of fell through.
That was back in February, and then we had
Oh wow.
so much. We had so much stuff in between tours, planning of tours, and then Ben going off to uni.
Students, man.
I know, you will be the downfall of the band.
I would not.
Unless you're networking whilst you're away at uni, man.
Well,
No, it's worked out all right so far, to be honest.
That's cool. So you've written it over the course of a year. Is there going to be a full EP or is it an album or?
I think we're kind of talking about doing a 4-track maybe in the beginning of next year.
Okay.
We've got a lot of pre-production. We've got probably about 9 or 10 songs that are unreleased that are in the pre-production stages.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of stuff to pick through and kind of choose from or whatever.
That seems to be the way for newer bands nowadays, is to do like a 4-track EP or something and maybe a video and then just hammer the hell out of that for 9 months to 10 months, maybe a year, and then do another 4 tracks instead of doing a full album and taking time away.
I think we originally were sort of thinking about doing an album, which is why we've got so much pre-production, but it's quite an undertaking, I think, and I don't know whether we're ready to do
we'd
that.
love to do an album, but I think that musically speaking, the stuff we've got would definitely suit an EP more.
Yeah.
Whereas an album, it would be nice to have a concept towards the album and stuff.
Okay.
Something that's a bit more fleshed out.
So that's something you're working on for way in the future then? You starting to come up with
thinking about it,
concepts?
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of concepts are you thinking?
Probably something to do with something miserable.
We're all pretty miserable people.
Living in Devon in the UK on a rainy evening. It's nothing else to do but write music. Shall we play another of your tracks then?
Yeah, sure.
If you fire up your playing device.
Yeah, so we'll play our new single, which is called The On The Chris, featuring Tyler Shelton of a band from Florida called Traitors.
Okay. We'll talk about that after we play it then. They just fades like that.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. That was my first listen, and to be honest, the first half of the song we were talking. But
Gonna have
that
to
middle
play it
bit
again
was
now, aren't we?
crushing, man. That was heavy. I will be listening to that again and again, I'm sure. I like heavy like that. That's cool, man. And it's you were saying a different direction, but I can see,
I'm glad you like it.
kind of see the direction you're going in.
Yeah.
Who influenced you into this direction?
All of us, really, wasn't it? Like we sort of, when we started the band, we didn't even kind of start it in the very, very early stages. We didn't even start it as a deathcore band, and we kind of just kept finding ourselves sort of wanting to write a little bit heavier, a bit more meaty, and we released the EP, and then quite soon after that, we were like, oh, we want to be so much heavier than that. We want to just do something that's just so much more substantial, like and then that's a definite like taster of our new direction.
Awesome, man. Have you got a name for the EP yet?
No.
Yeah.
But you've got it. It's all written and recorded. Then it's just a case.
Well,
of...
there's a lot of pre-production for it, but we still need to go through and choose which ones we're going to use. Maybe
okay.
take sections out of some songs that we didn't like the other parts so much and put them in another song or whatever. There's a lot of sorting out to be done. I think.
And they're not sort of songs as such. It's just sort of
Riffs.
10 songs
Squeezed
worth
together.
of
ideas and riffs and things like that. How do you record your riffs? If you like getting inspiration whilst you're walking down the street, do you have you got like a singing to your iPhones, or do you just like hum things?
I do it a little bit differently. Like the way I do it is sort of spur of the moment. When I'm at home, I'll pick up my guitar. If I think of something that I like, I'll just turn on my Mac and quickly record that in.
Okay.
I use Guitar Pro.
I definitely am guilty of humming riffs into my phone.
But it's just where inspiration
Like walking
takes
down
you.
the street, like.
He's not mad honest. So you want to release it early next year then?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Is there going to be a video with the track, or
Definitely
saving
will be.
that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is that in planning, or are you just literally just thinking we should do a video?
No, it's
sometime?
definitely been in planning for a while.
We've spoke to a few people.
So we'll be releasing a video before we release anything else.
Is it storied, or is it a lyric video, or can you not say?
It'll be.
It's fun, really cool.
No, we don't really have anything. But
You just it's just a concept at the moment.
yeah.
It'll be a proper music video. It won't be a lyric video.
Cool. With a little bit of your live shows, because that's where it's all at, isn't it?
Yeah, they're cool.
All the mayhem.
Talking of which, you're about to go out on a huge UK tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's that? Wednesday? When's it coming?
Yeah, we started off on Wednesday, so 25th, which is this Wednesday coming.
Yep.
We're starting off with a local hometown show at the Cavern in Exeter. Got Monolith on main support, which they
Good
were
band.
quite big, sort of a few years ago.
All the compliments there. Yeah, they were quite big a few years ago.
They broke up for a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
And they've literally just got back together, and they're going out with Black Tongue.
Nice,
as
man.
well. So that's a
I've
really,
only just discovered them
really
properly.
big tour for them.
Like-
So we're really happy to have them on that show. The tour is with A Night in the Abyss. They're a sort of deathcore, death metal band from Brighton.
Okay.
But we're all quite good friends with them, and so we were just like, let's see if they want to go on tour with us.
Are you all in the same van together, or are you
No, we'll be in two separate bands.
not that close of friends?
No, not yet.
Not yet. By the end of the tour, yeah, we'll all be like in one van.
Sharing bands.
So which venues are you looking at playing? Like, so I'm guessing you've played some of them before, but some of them are new on this tour.
Yeah, the ones we've played before. We're revisiting Corby, the Zombie Hut.
We couldn't not.
Yeah,
It's just such an awesome gig. We're also the date after that is Bolton, the Alma Inn, which we also played on our last headline tour, which is it's a tiny venue, really small pub venue.
Okay.
But it's got the most incredible sound, and it's actually been voted one of the best independent UK venues.
That's cool. Is that the picture on your Facebook where there's literally like everyone just climbing the wall and jumping?
That was Corby.
Ah, right, okay. Because that just looks insane, man. The kids really go off to you guys when you play live.
All like young as well. It's kind of also little.
We were taken by surprise completely on that show.
Yeah, definitely. We really weren't sure how it would go down, and it just went off.
I think the first couple of shows before that they'd been good, but they hadn't been. The
Didn't
turnout
compare.
wasn't as great as
It
before.
was your tour highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely,
absolutely.
100%.
So that's why you're going back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're visiting a lot of new places on this tour that we haven't actually played before.
So have you got a fan base there, I guess, already? People
mean,
that want to bring you to these towns and cities.
We have had a lot of interest on social media, like a lot of people saying that they're going to come to this show, that show,
Yeah.
which is quite reassuring, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys are fully active on social media.
Oh yeah, it's a really important thing in being in a band these days.
Yep.
To sort of use the tools you've got.
Exactly,
You
man.
know, a lot of it is, of being in a band. There's so many bands as well. And you've got to be really hot on social media. If it's there, you've got to use it.
It's what makes you stand out, isn't it?
Exactly.
And each member of the band has always got it on, something on a
Yeah.
device or something that you can reply to people straight away. And that's the interaction people want nowadays from bands. It's nuts. What are your plans for next year? Have you got any yet, besides get the EP done and out?
Yeah, so we're gonna work on some new music. Then can't give too much information out, but
Go on, you can. It's only us listening.
we'll be heading out to Europe.
Ooh,
But that's all I'm gonna say.
okay.
We can't say who with and when.
You're just going on a beach holiday, aren't you? To the Algarve, that's what it is.
I wish we were, to be honest.
Hey boy.
That sounds pretty dope,
no,
though,
yeah, that's all we can say at the moment because it's not announced yet, and we've got a few more tours as well booked as well. So we've got 2 or 3 tours booked for early next year.
And you're still doing uni whilst it was his own?
Yeah, I'm up in Brighton studying drums. So
Studying drums?
yes,
A degree in drumming?
the art of hitting things well.
That's awesome, man.
It's good fun.
Is a full degree in just playing drums?
Yeah.
No, I'm guessing that's all styles from like
learning
taiko drums to like full drum kits and.
It's basically learning how
Yeah.
to set up a drum kit, isn't it?
Learning how to sit on the stool properly
Yeah.
for 3 years.
That's a long set, a 3-year set. Most drummers play for what, 25-30 minutes, and you're doing it for 3 years. You got to start.
Oh yeah, well, I've got like a bottle of water with me. I should be alright.
Yeah. Oh, Dan's come alive from the corner there on the social media. I've got a bottle of water, it's fine. So we're going to hear one more track from you guys before we chew off.
We'll play The Grey,
Yeah.
which is the last track on our EP.
Okay.
That EP is actually still available for free download
So is
on our
Single
Bandcamp.
as well.
Yeah,
Free.
For free.
yeah, free. So just type if you want to pay for it, you can. But
Yeah, man.
it's also on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all that.
All that jazz.
All the good stuff.
Get it on then. Let's listen to the noise you make.
All right.
It's the great.
There we go.
What
That's the longest rock and roll ending ever.
It's pretty rough.
It's done. It's over. No, that's cool, man.
Oh, right.
You were saying just now off air that you've got some people you need to say hello to because they've been listening.
Yeah, no, we definitely want to give a shout out to our manager Dan Benson from Wasted Youth Bookings. He's done a lot for us over the past year or so.
He's done a lot of tours.
Booked our tours. He's put us forward for a lot of things as well. So yeah, big
Kudos,
shout out
man.
to Dan.
Who else does he look after, or is it just you?
No, he's got a couple of bands. There was Oracle. They've actually just disbanded.
Oh dear.
They had a good run.
Who else has he got? He's just picked up a new band called Carbine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else is on Wasted Youth?
Quite a few bands we probably don't know about because they're not in our circuit. But
Yeah. That's the only two I know of.
Yeah.
But
It's
still,
really bad now.
he's working it for you, man. If he's getting you
No, he's
tours and booking you gigs and stuff, man.
a good guy, and he's definitely really good at what he does. So
Cool. Who else do you want to big up?
should probably give Satch a bit of a shout out.
Satch,
Our
good
tour
driver.
driver, he puts up with us.
Make sure he gets sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need sleep.
Far too many tour drivers that are falling asleep on the wheel, man.
Yeah.
So make sure he gets some sleep.
Yeah.
Where can people find out more information about you? What's your social medias? We picked up on it earlier.
We're on Facebook, so just type in Drifted, you should find us. But if you can't, it's facebook.com/Drifted Devon. Then we're on Instagram at Drifted UK and Twitter at Drifted_UK.
Okay. So you're all over everything.
What, YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Drifted.
Which will soon have a video on it, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
You're going to be doing tour diaries and things like that.
Yeah, we need to do one really.
You really should.
We've been getting like footage on our previous tours, we just don't seem to ever be able to.
To be honest, we're a pretty rubbish band.
we
So.
can't get the licensing because it's also crude and
Disgusting.
horrible.
It's been a pleasure catching up with you. Come back once the EP's fully done, like early next year, and we'll play it all out and crush the studio to pieces.
Awesome.